What's up, guys? This is Cory.
This is Allen.
Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, you guys voted for it, and this week we are reviewing
Gangster Squad.
Yes, the 2013 film.
Directed by Ruben Fleischer, and it stars
Sean Penn, Josh Brolin, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Anthony Mackie, Paul Giovanni, and Nick Nolte. So what was this about, Alan?
Well, it's in 1949 Los Angeles, and a gangster from Chicago has moved in. It's Mickey Cohen, played by Sean Penn, and he's trying to take over Los Angeles, and he's buying off police, judges. He has his hands in everything and money everywhere, and a squad of police officers are formed to run him out of Los Angeles and to make him an example again for organized crime, that they cannot take over Los Angeles.
Yeah. What'd you think of the acting?
I thought the acting was alright. The main protagonist, he's kind of one-dimensional, I guess. Really, he's just a hard ass. He's supposed to be a family man, but he just comes off as the tough,
bad cop, more or less.
He's not a bad cop, but rough cop.
Yeah.
Bad cop would be dirty. He's a clean cop.
Yeah, well.
He's not into he's not into getting bribes or anything. He's against that from the get-go. He is rough. I wasn't thrilled with some of the acting. It hit and miss on some of the actors for me. Let's see. They did have a cast of different characters, each with his own little personality, but they don't really dwell on the personality.
Mm-hmm.
One guy's a gunslinger, and his pretty much personality is he's an old-timey gunslinger. But I liked his character.
Yeah.
Each of the group that is chosen for the squad is chosen by the Sergeant John O'Mare's wife. Actually chooses each of the members of the squad to pretty much protect her husband, and I like that. It was funny. This film was funnier than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It had alright action. It didn't make light. It wasn't like it was funny throughout, like it was a comedy. No, it just had some funny elements added to it.
Kind of comic relief moments, I guess. Yeah, Gangster Squad was pretty... Where the hell did you get the hat?
I found it on the internet.
Okay. That was weird. It just kind of popped there.
I know, right?
Yeah, well...
It does that.
What the hell?
Hey, give me my hat back.
You can have your hat.
Well, thank you.
Okay, let's get this review going. So yeah, Gangster Squad was it was interesting. It was a well-made action film. Not to be really taken too seriously, but the acting in the film I thought was okay. There were some stronger performances and there were some weaker performances, obviously. But it worked well for what it was going for. Let's see. The overall atmosphere, the setting, the costuming, just all of that. I felt really worked well.
Yes, you did have a problem with. You felt it was grittier than it should have been.
Yeah. One thing I noticed was that I'm not sure if it was exactly like the camera work, if it was the lighting, makeup. I don't know what it was, but it almost seemed like the actors were, very polished. Meaning, it almost reminded me of like Sin City, but in color. They were just very, almost cartoonish, but not cartoonish in a cartoony way. Just it didn't seem like they were actually there. It was too polished for a real person.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can understand it.
And at the same time, the film was trying to be kind of gritty. It was a grittier film, heavy in the violence and the blood and all that.
Yeah.
And, it was like, a polished grit. It just didn't seem like it mixed well.
Yeah, and, a problem I had, all the characters that they had were all pretty much ex-military, which I understand at the time. It's right after World War II.
Yeah.
I understand a lot of boys coming back, and a lot of would have. But pretty much every character, and they mentioned the war several times.
Yeah.
I just find it strange that all of them were. And by their age is all ranged
Yeah.
from like mid-20s, early 30s, and higher.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just the inconsistency of it. Like older ones wouldn't have been allowed.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's just me. It could be, since it is based on true events. They might have all been.
Mm-hmm. I'm not entirely sure how accurate this movie is.
Yes.
Mickey Cohen I know was real, and I'm sure that this event was real. It just, it's hard to tell how exactly how accurate it was.
How'd you get my hat?
I don't know.
Put that in what? How'd you get out anyway?
But I had fun with this movie. It's not really supposed to be taken seriously, I guess. It's just kind of a fun movie.
Yeah. It's entertaining. It has a few problems with it. It's not the it's not the Untouchables. It's an alright movie. It's entertaining. Does have some quirks with it. I enjoyed my time with the movie.
Yeah, there was especially a very bizarre choice. Near the end of the film, there's a shootout between Josh Brolin and Sean Penn, and it just automatically, from out of nowhere, goes to slow-mo.
Yes, and they only use it once for a very short scene.
And it's not very effective because you can't really see what's going on.
It's pretty much zoomed in of a table that is filled with fancy dining display, and it's just bullets going by and things like slowly falling and flying off of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody gets hit, nothing happens. It's just ting ting.
Yeah. It was a little out of place, but I mean, even that's not really enough to bring it down. It's just, if you know what you're getting into before you go into this, I think you might be able to have a good time with it.
Yeah, I agree. What the heck?
How the hell does that keep popping up?
I don't know. Stay. They were fine.
What? Oh, God!
The fuck is wrong with that thing? keep coming from?
I don't know. Sorry, folks. This is just too bizarre.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Maybe it's gone.
Hopefully.
Yeah, all right. Let's try to finish with the review.
Don't pass it to me! You okay?
Oh God. Okay. Let's finish this room before it comes back.
Okay, so let's just get on to our rating. What would you give this out of 10?
Out of 10, I think I would give this movie 7.9.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. It was the costume was alright. The action was okay. Not sure why they had the slow-mo part in there, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed my time and I was entertained by this film. I guess that's the best you can ask for.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I did have a couple of issues, I guess, with it being a little too predictable. I thought it was a relatively decent film. I think it's behind us, isn't it?
I think so.
Do you want to look?
No.
I don't want to either, but let's look at the same time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Whoa, where the hell did you go? Ladies and gentlemen, I better give you guys my rating before I disappear here. So, overall, I'm going to give this movie a 7.3 out of 10. You know, I liked it. I did have a few problems with it, but overall, it's very good. Entertaining, at least, you know. So, tell me, guys, have you seen Gangster Squad?
Ah! Tell us what you thought of it in the comments. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe.
Be sure to check out our other videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one.